Hello, welcome to Tebo's World Recipes. Today we're going to make a rustic bread. This is the way bread has been made for many years, and this recipe comes from Italy. So I'm going to show you. It's very simple, few ingredients, and it's delicious. So let's get cooking.
The ingredients we're going to need are 3 cups of flour, 1 1/4 cups of lukewarm water, 2 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of dry active yeast, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. First, we need to check that our water is between 110 and 120 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's too cold, the yeast is not going to activate quickly, and if it's too hot, we're going to kill it. This is perfect. Now we're going to add our sugar and mix it with the water. And then we're going to add our yeast and mix it real well. Once we have the mixture ready, we're going to cover it and let it sit for 10 minutes. We're going to add our salt to our flour, and we're going to mix it. Then we're going to make a little well so we can add our yeast. And we're going to start mixing until the flour and the yeast incorporate real well. We're going to keep on mixing until the flour and the yeast are really incorporated. This is supposed to be a very sticky dough, so keep on going until it looks like this. Once our dough is ready, we're going to cover it and we're going to let it rest for 1 hour. After an hour, we're going to uncover it. We can see that it grew. So now, wet your fingers a little bit, and we're going to pull and stretch our dough, trying to make a little ball. We're going to keep on turning our bowl, pulling and stretching our dough. And once we have a little ball, we're going to cover it again and let it rest for another hour. After that hour, we're going to uncover it. We're going to repeat the process, wetting our fingers and then pulling and stretching. Once completed, we're going to cover our dough again. And now we're going to put our Dutch oven inside the oven, and then we're going to turn the oven to 420 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to preheat our Dutch oven for 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 or 20 minutes, we're going to get our Dutch oven out. Be careful as it's really hot. And then we're going to put some flour at the bottom of it. And this is going to help our bread not to stick when we bake it. Then we're going to stretch and pull our dough one more time. And then we're going to put it in the Dutch oven. We're going to add a little bit of flour on top of our dough. And then with a knife, we're going to score it once or twice. Then we're going to put the lid back on and put it back in the oven for 35 minutes.
While our bread is baking, why don't you click subscribe so you know when new recipes are coming? And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like at the end of it. So now, let's go back to our bread.
After 35 minutes, we're going to remove the lid. You can see our bread is looking good, and we're going to let it in for another 15-20 minutes. After that time, we're going to pull our bread out, and it's almost ready. We're going to get our bread outside the Dutch oven. Let's put it on a cooling rack and cover it for at least 10 minutes to cool down. Now our bread is ready to eat. It looks so good and it smells great. Hear that crunch. Oh wow.
Our rustic bread is ready. So I cut a piece and I have some butter just to try it out. Super crunchy and delicious. You can eat it with jam, you can make sandwiches out of it, whatever you like. It's really good bread, so give this recipe a try.